welcome back to Grandma K Style. In the next couple days, we are going to be pitting a luxury price brand, Urban Decay, their foundation, and their eyeshadow against a grocery store price brand, Essence. Everything else we do is going to be exactly the same. The only thing that's going to be different is the foundation and the eyeshadow. So let's get started. Today is day one and it's Urban Decay day. Everything else I put on my face will be listed and linked in the comments below. I have prepped my face with a new sunscreen I'm trying. This is the Super Goop Matte Screen, and I've used the Milani eyeshadow primer. I am using the Urban Decay Hydromaniac foundation in the color 40. So I have applied the Urban Decay Hydromaniac with my damp Stands Out sponge, and so far it looks like it's a good match for me. It went on pretty smooth. It maybe skipped over a little bit of the pores around my nose. It seems to be about a medium coverage. Supposedly it's buildable. I don't think I'm going to build it up today because I want a more skin-like look. And I think so far it looks pretty good. We'll see how it holds up throughout the day. Now I'm going to do the rest of my face and then we'll get to the eyeshadow. I'm using the Sephora brand concealer today. I am trying this one out, and so far I like it okay. I'm going to be setting that with this Fenty Beauty powder. This powder has a little bit of a violet tone to it, so it's a little more brightening. For contour, I'm going to be using the Physicians Formula Sculpting Bronzer. For blush today, I'm going to be using the Milani Cream Blush. I love this blush. You will love the texture of this, and it gives the most beautiful glow to the cheek. I have a couple imperfections I want to cover up, so I am going to get my Neutrogena stick and just cover those real quick. To powder my T-zone, I'm going to be using the Milani Banana Translucent Loose Powder. For my brows, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil in the color Taupe. Okay, now for our Urban Decay Wild West palette eyeshadow. We're going to put the color Standoff all over the lid. It's going to be my foundation color. Make sure you top off your brush so you don't get a lot of fallout. Although a luxury eyeshadow should not have a lot of fallout. You never know. I'm going to use my fluffy crease brush and go in with this color right here. It's called Nudie. So far the formula seems pretty nice. It's blendable, it's going on smooth, which for a $58 price tag, it better. with a luxury price tag like this, you're looking for highly pigmented, which these aren't actually as pigmented as I thought they might be. Easy blending and not a lot of fallout. That should be what sets this apart from the store price brands. But we will see. Again, because I have hooded eyes, I'm going to make sure that this color goes up on my bone and above so that it makes it recede a little bit instead of all the way in the crease, which just makes your eyes look a little more deep set, and I don't need them to look more deep set. All right, I do like that color. The next thing I'm going to do is take my little double-ended brush. This side I use to do the outer corners of my eyes, and this side I use for the blending. I'm going to stick with sort of a brown today, so I'm going to go in with this color right here. It's called Laredo. And I'm just going to do the outer corners and then up into the crease a little bit and above. Again, I want to stay within this line right here to keep my eyes looking lifted. If I go below that line, it's going to drag my eyes down. So draw a line from the outer corner of your eye to the corner of your eyebrow, and you don't want to go outside of that line to keep your eyes looking lifted. And I'm going to blend this in. It's blending okay. Nothing spectacular, but it is blending, so that's good. And let me go into the other side. Up into the crease. Blend it out. Look at my 3X and make sure that that's looking good and even. All right, that looks fairly even. I'm not sure I'm liking this concealer, but I'll deal with that later. And then I'm going to go in with that same color Laredo and just go about 2/3 of the way underneath my eye right here. On both sides. It up just a little bit in the corner there, blend it out. I want a little pop of color today, so I'm going to go in with this turquoise color Bud, and I'm going to take my little tiny brush, dab it in that color, tap it off, and I'm just going to go from where I stopped the other color. I'm going to go from there and go into the inner corner of my eye. I'm going to do it on the other side. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the top. Basically outlining the V at the inner corner. I like the way that looks. Now we're going to finish off with some mascara. Today I'm going to go in with the Lancome Lash Idole. Since I am putting this up against another brand, when I do the other brand, I will do everything else exactly the same, except for the foundation and the eyeshadow, so that we can get a fair comparison. So all of the prep will be the same, all the other products will be the same, and we'll have an exact comparison. I forgot to mention that I did have my City Lips on. I always put that on before I do my makeup, just to get my lips a little plumped. So I'm just going to dab that off so it doesn't affect my lipstick. This is the Maybelline Color Sensational Lip Liner in the color 105 Whisper Nude that I have lined my lips with. Now I'm going to use the L'Oreal Color Riche lipstick, and this is in the color 171, which is a nude. Now I'm going to go in with this Hello Halo highlighter. This is by Wet n Wild. I love this. It is a serious dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter highlighter. Don't tell anybody, but I might actually like this one better. It's true, it's true. It just gives the most perfect glow, and it doesn't make your pores look bigger or make anything look worse. It just makes you look glowy. Isn't that what we all want? To look glowy. I am going to go in with the Charlotte Tilbury Airless Setting Spray. Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. And there you have the finished look using Urban Decay, Hydromaniac, and Urban Decay Naked Wild West palette. I'll check in with you throughout the day and we'll see how they look. Hi guys, this is a 5-hour check-in on the Urban Decay Hydromaniac and the Urban Decay Naked Wild West palette. I think so far the foundation is holding up pretty well. I did go out to lunch, so I had a mask on and I've eaten. I'm a little bit shiny in a couple places, but it seems to be holding up pretty well. And the eyeshadow seems to be doing well. It hasn't really rubbed off or caked. Still looks fairly pigmented. I think we're doing pretty well so far. I'll check back in with you in a couple more hours for our final check-in. Bye. Okay, so it's the end of the day on the Urban Decay, and it's about 13-hour wear. It did pretty good. The Hydromaniac clung to some of the dry spots and it's a little shiny, and the eyeshadow mostly worn off, but overall it was pretty long wearing.